Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Tales of Arise. This is episode 62, I believe. That should be right. We are in the final dungeon. So, final dungeon in front of a teleporter. No idea what's on the other side of this teleporter. So let's see how this goes. Ooh. Ooh. Check my shit. Okay, my shit is all working. Fantastic. Where we go? Did we just teleported into another teleporter room? Okay. That's less climactic than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, okay, this looks interesting. Search our corners. Didn't find anything there. Didn't find anything there. Yeah, that definitely looks like a situation.
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Interesting. Oh, a fast travel point? Teleporter to the entrance. Okay, that's cool. That's neat. Guess I could bounce if I need to, right? Woohoo! Ba 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 ba.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed? Everything's
Oh
topsy-turvy
my
and
goodness.
That's all you can think about?
We're
Bear
not
in
that
mind,
far away from
the
2
core of
years,
Rena now
which is
sits
kind of
above us. I pray that we
sketchy
won't encounter
sounding.
many stairs along the way.
Oh my god, look at that thing. Oif. Big oif. That does not look super awesome. Thank you for the support, Jay. 16
I have a
months.
bad feeling about this.
Dragon form! Go!
Oh, you're right, I could just run.
Hurricane Strike! The flashing parts are weak points. Laser Spear! Here's evil! Tiger Blade!
I'll take you all on!
I think I'm gonna... I need to warm up, so I think I'm gonna fight it.
Flare Demolisher!
Yeah, it's gonna be... Definitely gonna be poop experience, but...
Here, let me help!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Vacuum blades!
Tiger Blade!
Explosion!
Nothing gets by me!
Vacuum blades!
Lunar Arc!
Dragon form!
Looks like you got this one covered. Laser Spear! Here's
Burn
evil!
up!
Freeze Lancer!
Aw, too shy to come over! Here!
Coming through! Searing flames!
Hurricane Strike!
Honestly, Vacuum Blade just seems real freaking dope.
A wailing sea of lightning! By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace!
Hurricane Strike!
Escape!
Explosion!
Vacuum
Going
blade!
in!
Tempest!
Chain Alpha!
Laser Spear! Here's evil!
Leave the choice
Laser
to
Spear!
me!
Here's evil!
I can carve through armor!
Going in!
Burning Strike! Freeze
Can't get
Lancer!
out of this!
Raging Cascade!
Havoc Thrust!
Try harder! There!
Winds of Lunar Corruption!
Here I come!
Lunar Blast! Back into the
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out there.
To miss all the fun? No way.
Ooh!
Show you what my art can do! Rise and shine!
Guardian Field!
Here's a healing heaven and earth!
You're mine! Try
A
harder!
wailing banshee of
Now!
lightning!
You're mine! Burn!
Got slaps.
Vacuum blade!
Laser Spear! Here's evil! Here goes! Winds of heaven!
Freeze Meteor! Inferno Crossing!
Here's a healing heart!
Holy shit.
Glacial spear. It's weakened.
This ends now!
Look sharp. Dance in the wind.
Get him, Rinwell.
A willing
She never uses her freaking thing. Sad. So tanky.
Now. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Not bad though.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
Ah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, thorns. We're getting thorny everywhere. That's kind of sketch. Uh-oh.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to
Less
the
than
Great Spirit
3k
now.
when you can get 10k from a group of enemies? Insulting?
Hey,
Yes.
Rinwell.
Yeah,
what was that thing you
the
said
the
about how a
experience
little bit of Dana's
balancing
great
is
spirit
very
inside all
strange
of
on these
us?
enemies.
Right. That's why Dana's great spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You don't think
You
you,
mean if
were
everybody
paying
was,
attention
like,
to the actual amount of
thinking the
experience you were
exact same
gaining till you
thing
were
at the exact
going
same time?
for
Come
99?
on,
Yeah, that's
there's
fair.
no way we could pull that off.
I generally
it's a long
don't,
shot,
but I'm kind of getting
but
to
it
that
might
point to
work.
where some of the
Let's assume
things,
that's
like,
even
it's
possible
just,
for a second.
I don't know. Those
Would it
fights
even
take a
be
long
enough
time.
to fight back against
The
Rena's
big
great
ones do,
spirit?
and they hurt. So, like,
If nothing else,
noticing
might
that
be an option
they
if we
give
can't
less
use the
experience, I'm
Renaissance.
just like, what the fuck? Doesn't make any
Things are
sense.
different here than on the surface.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renaissance here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I said don't.
It's like, yeah, but what if?
I
Don't.
can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that you can't discuss what are your plans if it's not here.
Oh,
You know?
sorry.
We've managed to make it this
Although I
far
guess,
believing.
in fairness, they already know
Losing
what their
faith
plans
now
are
won't do
if
us any
it's not
good.
here. Their plans
We're
are
better off
Shion
focusing our
dies.
anxiety elsewhere.
Because Shion's
Such
already
as?
talked to,
The Great Spirit. If Hebrecht 35's to be believed, our
Or
enemy
Alphen
won't just
about
be
it.
handing
My
over
God,
the
I couldn't think of his
Alma
name.
to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
more than? I don't
We
know about
take it.
more than.
It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
Right?
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team?
I
made
am
up of
also gonna
members
throw
who
it
all
out
share
there
the same
that
opinions
this-
on everything?
I
And
know that they're
besides,
saying this
when you
whole,
get to
like,
be
the
at my
ceiling is on the
ripe
floor,
old
but
age,
these
one
rooms
begins
don't
to consider it
really,
quite
I mean,
uncouth to
they're
show one's true
similar,
emotions
but
at
it doesn't
times.
feel like I'm going back through them
come
just
on,
upside
Grandpa.
down.
You
So I'm
can't
not
be
really
that-
feeling that connection of, oh,
Sands
the
of
ceiling
time
is on the
make for none of
floor.
us, lad.
You know?
Yeah, we'll
I think they
see.
could have done a
At
better
this rate,
job
I
of
guess I'll have to live
designing
long
the
enough to
rooms
get
so
as
they're
old as you
actually
first, huh?
very
You
clearly,
will.
oh, this
And
is
when the time
actually
comes,
the
I look
ceiling
forward
of
to hearing
that
you change
room.
your tune
You
on
know?
the matter.
But I mean, look, like, that's the floor of where we... No, it's not. Like, this... And when we hit this hallway, they were like, oh, that's the floor of where we just came... Yeah? Is it? Because it doesn't look like it. Like, this almost feels like an afterthought. Like they decided that, oh, this was going to be the ceiling on the floor after they designed the level. I don't know. It feels weird. Oh, look, we get a little bite. Look, guys. Let's get them. Let's fight.
I'll do my best.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
What did they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
The enemy
And
wields
just
arc
like
too.
that, I'm
You'll
back
soon
in.
see about Dana holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Now,
I wish I had known that earlier on in the game. That's something that I figured out, I think, like
well done.
20 or 30 hours ago or something like that. But knowing that Rinwell can just use her ability on something, not having to target the person who's actually casting, and still steal the guy who's casting, like basically her counter spell is AoE, right? So knowing that is way more useful than, or is very useful, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Since I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean,
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
My turn!
Radiant Genesis.
Be still! Void blast! Devastation!
Ready to go!
Rising falcon!
One more time! That'll bring you down. A world
Back to your blade!
Do it! Sion, astral energy! Full throttle!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Ooh. Ominous eyeballs. Oof. Alright, what are we looking at? We want to go this way first. Save. Haven't saved in a little bit. Actually, probably will fight them. Just double checking first. A fairy ring.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it out.
Say the same thing every time when that happens. Fairy ring. Art cost AP reduction or CPU cost reduction by 20%. That's actually pretty good. She already has 10%. But yeah, that's actually really nice. We should probably make that for her.
Finn?
20% reduction is pretty damn good.
I have a really bad feeling about this. One more. Not on my watch.
Vacuum blade!
Lightning orb.
Dragon swarm!
It's a duel of the arts.
Here I come! I'm not done!
Pesky airborne
Now,
scoundrel.
double astral
Nice.
Say no more! Got it!
energy. Well done.
Take this! Crush! Void blast! I'll take you all off!
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
Looking good out there.
Just getting started.
That's the spirit. Take no prisoners. Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Every little bit helps, right?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be
How did he get knocked away so far?
That'll bring you
What
down.
the fuck happened there?
Dragon swarm!
Sleep now.
Demons descend! Flashing fang! My turn! No escape! Void blast! Devastation!
Kisara frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
Here I come!
All thanks to you.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Hell yeah. Pretty good.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
We are not gonna try fighting these. I do not believe they are worth it.
Looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
I bet you're incorrect.
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny.
We're gonna run from this guy.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm going to need to use all of my healing hearts to accomplish this.
It can hide itself?
Much longer.
Amazing!
I forgot how to fucking run for a second.
Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead.
Oh, wow. Encyclopedia Zuliga is what we just got. Encounter 120 types of non-DLC enemies. Cool. That is achievement 24 out of 47. We're getting there. We're getting closer. I don't actually know if I do plan on doing 100% of this or not. I've had a blast playing it, honestly, but there are other things coming out that I'm like, do I have time? So we shall see. Does look sketch.
Seriously? Is this a joke? You want me? Come get me!
Where are you going? Sleep now.
No matter what, nothing gets past my shield.
To be let free! We got flyers!
I've got this. Measure on astral energy. Full throttle.
Okie
A flawless victory. Naturally. Where are you going?
Here I come!
Here, let me help.
You made me angry.
These guys are
That was a bad idea.
fucking big.
How about this? I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
I'll take you all on.
I bet these guys aren't worth the squeeze either.
Aw, too shy to come over.
Here I go. I'm on it.
This one's all mine!
A banana.
Vacuum blade!
I'll heal you all.
Hurricane. Aw, too shy to come over.
You picked the wrong fight!
Let me help.
Vacuum blade!
By the power of water. Lion power. Radiant
Take this!
here. Steel force. Purge malevolence. Here, let me have magic. In here. This'll take a hit. Rain down and pure.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Here, let me help.
There!
Radiant sword. One more time.
Ooh, meteor storm.
Corruption.
He just butt bumped me. No, the guy, I was gonna say. I thought he butt bumped me, but it was the guy hitting me through him is what happened.
Will this help? Let the marksman handle
This is looking good! I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't. Try harder! My turn! Struck! There! Vacuum blade!
Far enough.
It's on! Coming through!
Oh, I forgot I have a new Mystic Art. My bad.
Scarlet Inferno!
I should have tried to
Here, let me help.
done the big one on him.
Shield
How does she get so many? Maybe she just gets hit that much. Maybe that's the true secret. Probably the true secret.
Flare Demolisher!
Flare Demolisher.
Their arcs were interrupted.
In a bind.
Piercing roar!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
That's such an odd statement. Why'd you heal me?
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts. Where are you going?
I just freaking used her break ability to try to pull her the fuck out. Ow! Got it! Ay ay ay.
Flaming pillar! Fire!
Oh, he's dead. I was like, why is it doing 0 damage? Because he's dead.
Say no more.
Well done.
Take this.
This one's not
Eruption.
Havoc
Dragon
Frost!
Swarm!
Radiant Fall!
Dragon
Havoc
Swarm!
Frost!
Wind Ray.
Sword Rain Alpha! Vacuum Blade! Double Demon Fang!
Lion Power!
This one's all mine!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning Blade!
Burn in hell!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts.
See, like that, Kisara's ability should work. Should be more broadly applicable. The fact that that didn't count is kind of dumb.
Dragon Swarm!
Inferno Crossing! This one's mine! Crescent Moon! It's time to finish this!
Ooh,
Die! Consuming Wildfire!
damn.
Hear me, flame of fury.
Do it! Law! Demon's Descent!
There we go.
Flashing Fang!
A long ass fight.
I know fine weapon material.
Nearly 5 minutes. Mystic Crest.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Casting time minus 20%. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that could actually be really strong. Casting time minus 20%. Holy shit. That's pretty cool. We should be good. Fight these.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Flaming Thrust! I'm not done! Rising
I'm not
Falcon!
so good with airborne targets.
Armor won't save you!
Hope this works.
Havoc Thrust! Blizzard Blow!
Amazing.
In a bind? No escape!
Make it rain!
Ooh, that got very close to me dropping that.
Crumble! Think we overdid it?
One's all mine!
Not by a long shot.
Void Slash! Rising Falcon! Burn in hell! Take this! I'm not done! Vacuum Blade! Sword Rain Alpha! Vacuum Blade! You're mine! No escape!
Eat dirt!
Void Slash! Rising Falcon!
I never miss!
Here I come! Take this!
By the power of flame! Not in your dreams!
Mother fucking losing my break status is so frustrating.
Do it! Shion, astral energy!
God, stop. I'm building up all of this fucking like effort trying to get it to break, and then they just lose.
Bring you down. A chain between heaven and earth. Burning lightning! Piercing lightning!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
You're mine!
Burning
Void blast!
healing circle!
Rising falcon! Ignite!
Make it rain!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
I can feel my precision improving.
Okay. Nice. Very close.
Don't get careless.
Here I come! Don't tell me! No escape!
This one's mine.
Come one, come all!
Oh, they may look cute
In a
and stuff,
bind?
but they're vicious! Glacial spear! Piercing hook! Freeze lancer!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Look sharp. I don't have much left.
Thanks, Shion.
These guys are actually like
I'm sorry.
really. They have really low health.
Take you all on.
Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Flare to
They
Malachite.
do a lot of damage, but
On guard.
Take this!
I'm not feeling so hot.
Take it easy! You'll hurt yourself!
Sorry. Didn't mean to make you worry.
Take this!
Need to pull myself
I'm not
together.
done.
Not in your dreams!
It's on!
Flaming meteor.
Dragon form!
Raging cascade!
Not today!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
This one's mine. I'll take you all on.
well, I was gonna try to boost that. There we go.
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! Ready and raring!
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want
Do
them.
it! Lock!
Don't
Demons descend!
Flashing fang! My turn! Not a chance! Prepare to be...
This guy over hasn't been touched at all.
Now I can let loose! Rising
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Sion, astral energy!
There we go.
Go!
All right.
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Getting there.
Thanks. You're full of surprises yourself.
SP accumulated. Hell yeah. What's he working on? Then? Working on even easier overweight limit? That seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna save my items and hope that there's a heal point somewhere nearby. I assume that that is not going to be the case. Are we're gonna have another one of those long ass elevator rides? Ugh. Unfortunate. Yep.
Out of my way. You want me? Come get.
Okay, if that's the case, definitely need to pineapple.
Winds of heaven! Hurricane flight! By the power of water! The wind won't save you from me!
Pesky airborne scout.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time. Poised and ready.
Piercing roar.
Not today! Take this! No escape! We turn the tables up. More sucrals?
Keep calm and take them down.
Vacuum blade!
This one's mine.
You're finished!
Right spear. Far enough.
Vacuum blade!
Make it rain.
Ooh, I need to. I really needed to get that.
Nicely done.
You're mine!
All thanks to you.
Void blast!
Healing circle.
Tiger blade.
Devastation! It's on!
That'll bring you down.
down.
Thank you for all your help.
Really fucking frustrating to lose my status.
My turn. Incoming. Lunar corruption. This one's mine. Lunar blast.
Burn in hell!
Take this. Dance in the wind.
Vacuum
Do
blade!
it. Xion, astral energy. Full throttle.
Not a chance!
Radiant blast. Here.
Strike!
Will this help?
Devastation! Rising Falcon!
Healing circle.
Fortunately, these fucking birds don't have a lot of HP. Otherwise, they would be incredibly frustrating to fight. Because they drop their break status so frequently.
Scarlet Inferno!
Reinforcements incoming. Not a problem.
I'm not done! Strike!
This one's mine.
Void Blast! Strike! Void Blast!
Make it rain. Illuminate the dark. Lead the enemy. Demons descend.
Flashing
I'll just spam it. I gotta.
More! Take this!
Can't be swirled.
Eat dirt!
Lunar now. Astral energy. Full
I'm gonna do those as much as possible because they're massive AoEs.
Strike! Strike! Void Blast! Strike! Devastation!
radiant
Rising
light.
Falcon!
Rain down and purify all. I never miss. Eat dirt.
Dragon Swarm!
Going in.
Vacuum Blade!
Lightning.
Swirling
Lightning.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Not
I'm all
anymore!
stopped up.
No, it's
Rain down and purify
Void
all.
Blast!
Annihilation. Where are you going? Feast assault.
Dragon Swarm! It's time! Vacuum Blade!
Radiant here.
Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
Now, Kizara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Think we
Not
overdid it?
more! No, it's
I'm very surprised that I haven't had a seizure from all this.
Going in. There. And again.
Flaming
Hurricane foot. Ice prison. Now.
strike!
Frozen.
My goodness.
One more! You're mine! No escape!
Radiant love. Here.
Devastation!
Sparkling stars of light. Rain down.
Rising Falcon!
Radiant light. Here. I never miss. Tiger blade.
Vacuum Blade! Dragon
Lunar
Swarm!
arc. Lightning.
Back the flaming
Take
sky!
you back. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Not more!
And again.
Strike!
Mega ray.
Dance!
I'm all stuffed up.
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condemned.
Hurricane.
Thunder blade. Mega ray.
Dragon
Illuminate the
Swarm!
dark. Come forth.
Be
Holy
still!
thunder. Now.
No! Look sharp!
Ooh, Lightning Tiger Blade. I need to do that more.
Not more!
I really like that one.
Enough! Burn! Devastation! Rising Falcon!
Do it! Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elton!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! On guard!
Void Blast!
Hear my call!
It's
Where
on.
are you going?
Lightning Thrust!
Do it!
Strike! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! A hard
That
won
felt
victory.
like a very long fight, but it actually was super short and worth a lot of experience. Those elevator rides are probably pound for pound the best thing here. They're pretty nice. Okay. An elixir. Nice. I do not want to fight these guys. Tell you that. That's new, so I kind of do want to fight it. Or at least encounter it. Ooh, Helganquil. check the room. Could be good treasure first.
Hey, that
Stamina
looks
ring.
pretty good.
Oh, we already have a stamina ring. Half AG cost chance, right? Yeah, we have multiple stamina rings. Can you not make stamina rings? Can you only, like, augment them? Otherwise, I don't really... Oh, no, it gave us... No, that is ours. That's weird. Kind of a strange thing to give us at this point, I feel. Unless you can't make stamina rings. If you can't make stamina rings, then I guess it makes sense to give it to us at this point.
No choice.
Get behind me!
Not
This
today.
one's mine!
Dragon swarm.
Lightning
Vacuum
condensed!
blade.
Airborne beam! My step!
I'm not done.
I can carve through armor!
There. You're finished. Be still. Strike. Rising falcon. I owe you one. Lightning.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Point blast.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Rising falcon.
That'll bring you down!
Dragon swarm.
All disasters made one!
Oof.
Come forth and heal its obscurity!
It's on. There.
I'll heal you up!
Vacuum blade.
Now!
Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right.
I'll take you all off.
Boom.
Flare to Malisha!
Oh, valiant guardian wind!
Lightning thrust.
Lightning strike!
No escape.
Chain between
Devastation. Rising
A
falcon.
wailing banshee of lightning!
There.
Where are you going?
Shattering up.
Field!
Make it rain!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I think Celsius Fury is probably my least favorite.
No escape.
All
Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I killed the Helganquil in
Feel my
the...
precision improving.
Okay. Wow. Nice. I'll take it. I'll take it, Lippo Dippo. She's like, good, can you take it by not touching me? I want to fight the dragon. At the same time, I feel like it's not going to be worth it. Astral Isolation.
Vacuum blade. Not today.
Shoot them out of the sky!
Okay, that was some, like, Monster Hunter bullshit there.
There. Aim for the weak spot.
Little spear! Here it goes! Freeze Lancer!
It's time.
Thunder shield!
Flaming meteor!
Dragon swarm.
Lion prowl!
Lunar corruption!
My head's spinning just watching you!
Armor won't save you.
This one's mine!
Ah!
This one's mine!
Dragon swarm.
I'm nearly done. Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Lunar corruption!
Dazzle.
Got it!
Point blast.
Now's our chance!
I'll burn it all.
Got it. That's so cool.
Flaming pillar. Fire. There. Vacuum blade. Dragon swarm.
Flaming meteor!
Devastation.
Freeze Lancer!
The flame is
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Ready and ready!
Where are you going? Lightning orbs!
Dragon swarm.
Malevolent!
I'll smash you! Hurricane
In a bind.
Watch and weep!
Lightning strike! Piercing roll!
Here! Annihilation!
Dragon
This guy doesn't actually seem that bad so far. Like, his health actually seems reasonable.
vacuum blade. The flame inside is yours to be let free.
Here, let me help!
Outstanding form!
Flaming meteor!
Corruption! Intensive crossing!
An astral art.
That's my
Nope.
cue!
Shut him down. Vacuum blade. Remote.
Yeah, that guy was way easier than most of the big enemies are.
This should come in handy.
and
when crafting
still
weapons.
worth crap. But he does have dragon blood, so there is that. Oh, at least he wasn't overly difficult compared to a lot of the other big ones. But like, holy shit. Still, like, the fact that a big ass dragon is worth 2,500 experience, right? Versus maybe the XP per minute is worth it. So it's easier to kill than the big guys, but it's not easier to kill than the little guys, and the little guys are worth more experience. So it's more worth it than the big ones. It's just dumb. Oh well, it is what it is. Like these guys, astral sloths.
Is this a joke? I'll smash you!
Throbbed in pain.
You want me?
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Not today!
So tired. All that running around is catching up with you.
No, I don't think that's it.
Swordblade Alpha!
Beast assault! Wailing banshee of light seal!
No escape!
Is Kasara pregnant?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Coming through!
See what we're talking about being
Now!
tired?
Scarlet Inferno!
Here,
My turn! Take this! Okay, here I go!
Questionable.
Strike!
Hold on to your
Devastation!
Here I Xion! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory.
Take this!
Naturally.
Rising Falcon!
It's go time! That'll bring you down.
Vacuum Blade!
Inferno
Dance! Ignite!
Go and make it rain! Illuminate! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance! No escape!
I can't hold on much longer! Going in! Tempest
Lightning Charge!
Celestial
Rising
Order!
Falcon!
Ice Prison! Here's a healing arm!
With the how did that guy get thrown that far?
Take this!
Whatever. Guy gets knocked across the room.
I've been doing really great lately.
My goodness, this is going through me. Pineapple stores. Interesting. Just a bunch of crystals in this room. Like the material spot, I suppose. Platinum chunk. Ooh, that sounds pretty importante. Want to fight that guy? Don't really want to fight any of them either. Yeah, I'm not fighting this.
Don't tell me!
Air thrust! Lunar Inferno Crossing! Gemini Ultra! Raging Cascade! Annihilation! This is gonna need all of us together! Cut our losses!
Nope. Not gonna fight that.
Flying freak!
No reason to fight that super big guy with little guys. I don't want to fight the super big guy on his own. Why would I want to fight the super big guy with more guys? Does not make it any more worth.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
Yeah, they are. Actually.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely. such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
That's fair. I wanted to check that save data. Yeah, we've gained several levels being in here. Pretty good. I think we came in here at like 46.
The
Ooh.
astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
Giggity?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will
Yeah,
in the
he
wedge.
mad. He like...
It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
Is this where we fight Rinwell? Alright, okay.
There was only meant to be one world.
Don't give me a heart. Like,
And
don't...
the goal is to make them one. Is this fear?
Don't make the planet sympathetic.
What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They
Why are
stayed
you
separated,
taking
and the
this...
Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted. Like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although, admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least,
With them
I have
dangle
my
mitts.
doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth,
Comes back out of the
water,
void to the corpses of her allies.
and
That's fair.
wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thoughts.
Plausible
doesn't it?
how, though?
The whole
Like,
reason the Great
there's
Spirit
two
is trying to
planets.
unite Dana and
What's the
Rena into one
concept
world
of, though they
is in
were
order to
supposed to
save
be
itself.
one? When? By who? How?
And if her
What?
thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thoughts
Playing with
was
the
for you
dangles.
to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
So it's the Great Spirit's not bad. It's just try. Fuck off.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Before it gets out of hand,
Still,
it's been out of hand for
even
over
if the
300
current state of
years.
the world is wrong,
Out of
like you
hand.
said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been,
What does that even
there'd
mean?
be no Dana and no Rena. No masters or slaves. No lords, no crown contest. Maybe just peace.
As you might be able to tell, I'm not expressly
think,
thrilled by this new
All
development.
This started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's
Oh,
like Everett 35 told us.
you little
The Danon
roll
and Renan
kitty.
spirits are meant to be completely different
You don't know how to
beings.
play. I'm not gonna play with
Rena's
you because
energy
you're
and
gonna
action
see.
in
You're
one
gonna bite
place
me.
led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Yeah, that's a lot of the whole point of this
Dichotomy?
game.
What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Yeah. Pretty hard for the game devs to learn that too. And being moderate with your use of freaking everything works out in the end bullshit. Give me a solid bad guy give me a person that I can fight and defeat without feeling, oh, I guess we're just making things okay. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.